What's going on? Welcome to a new video. Got myself a big daddy whiteboard, so this should be a lot more entertaining for you guys. I absolutely hate drawing on Miro or like Canva with a mouse. Makes me feel, for lack of a better term, like an idiot. Anyway, today's video, I'm going to be talking about why most videographers suck at marketing, why they suck at getting clients, client acquisition, leads, growing a company overall. And it's for a very simple and important reason, and that is lack of funnel. There is 3 steps to most funnels. Now you can get funnels that go 4, 5, 6, 7 layers deep. The more complicated, the more pointless, in my opinion. Simple scales, fancy fails. So down here, we have customers. How do we get more customers, right? This is why you're watching. This is what you want to know. If we reverse engineer a funnel, a client acquisition funnel, we can find out how to get more customers. So the output of this funnel, customers. Have I said customers enough time? Customers. Okay, cool, Ben. So how do we get more into these stages to get customers? So simply put, where most videographers are going wrong is they are doing this step, but not this step. So we have traffic, nurture, customers. In another roundabout way of saying it, we have know, like, and trust, right? 1, 2, 3. In order for someone to buy from us online or from our brand, they have to know us, then they have to like us, then they have to trust us. In order for people to know who you are, you have to have some form of traffic for them to get to know you. After that, you need to nurture them with content so that they can start to like you and start to trust you. Trust is the most important factor by far. You can be unlikable, but if you're trustworthy, they'll still buy. But if you're really popular but not trustworthy, no one's going to buy jack shit from you. So don't be that guy. Being popular isn't cool anymore. I'm 30, okay? Like, being popular was cool 15 years ago. No one cares anymore. So traffic, nurture, turns into customers. So we want more customers. We need to nurture more traffic, okay? How do we do that? Well, we post content. Most videographers, they're quite good at this. They're quite good at posting content. They're quite good at making reels, talking about their work, showcasing what they do, posting regularly. Excuse me. The problem is they're not doing any of this. So they're literally nurturing fucking no one, which is stupid. So stupid. Don't do this anymore. We need to increase traffic. So then when we're actually nurturing, it's nurturing actual traffic. And then we make more customers, right? So if you think of it as a number point of view, if we get 100 in traffic, and then we'll get, let's say, 50 into nurture, and then 25 who have the chance of actually being a customer. So if we get 100 people into the top of funnel, that's anyone that we could potentially work with. Out of that, 50% are actually people that are qualified, who would actually, our content, if we warm them up enough, they would convert into a customer. From the 50, and 25 of those are actually like, maybe they want to have a conversation, maybe they want to have a call, maybe they want to convert into a client, right? Now the 25 number into customers is basically determined by how good you are at sales and how good your product is. So in order to get more customers, so let's say, for example, that we go from 100 in traffic, 50 in nurture, 25 bottom of funnel into customers, and let's say, like, out of the 25 you close 12. So like roughly you have a 50% conversion rate, which is okay. So from 100 people on the top of funnel, we are going to gain 12 customers. So we have a 12% funnel ratio, which is pretty good. Like, most people are looking at like 2%, okay? So what we want to do, if we want to get more customers, we need to increase this number. How do we increase this number? We increase this number. How do we increase this number? We increase traffic. So if you haven't got enough customers, you need to increase this, not this, not this. You need to increase this. This is where every videographer is falling over. They are not doing traffic. What most of you are doing is you're just doing content, organic content, hoping that organic content will also do this job. That's not how it works. Unless you're very good at organic and you can post a reel and it goes viral in your town and you start getting loads of video work, great. But that is not the norm, and it's not the way that you should be, like, running a business. So there's loads of ways there's loads of different like marketing strategies, loads of different funnels that you can use to do this. So it all just comes down to what type of traffic source do you want to use? What kind of nurture source do you want to use? And then how are we converting like warm, engaged leads into actual customers? How are we doing that? Typically, you want to do sales calls. You can send proposals. You can go for a in-person meeting. That kind of gist, right? The point of a funnel is to get you in the fucking room with the client, talking about your services, and then be interested. Depending how good you are at nurturing, depends how much selling you have to do. If you're shit at nurturing and they don't trust you very much yet, you're going to have to do a lot of work in the sales. If you've absolutely nailed nurturing, you can walk into a room with a client and they will literally open their wallet up and say, how much is it? We want to buy it. That's why nurturing is so important. So back to why you probably suck at this. You are posting content on Instagram. You are posting reels on Instagram. Now, organic traffic sucks. It sucks so bad. Do not rely on organic for top of funnel in terms of posting content. You need to do outreach, warm outreach and cold outreach as your top of funnel. What I teach in my program, and I'll give you all the source right now. You ain't got to buy shit from me. You want to connect with as many people on LinkedIn as possible in your target niche. You connect with them. And the reason LinkedIn is so insane is because you can target them based on their role, their industry, whatever you want. Connect with them. Here's the kicker. Once you've connected with them, guys, they will start seeing your content. It's not like on Facebook. If you send a random Facebook request to some CEO of some marketing firm that you want to work with, he's going to look at your Facebook request and think, I don't know you, fuck off. If you follow him on Instagram, you could follow him on Instagram. Doesn't mean he's going to follow you back. On LinkedIn, if you connect with them, they're going to start seeing your content, which means they are being forcibly nurtured into your funnel. That's insane. You are forcibly making them see your content, providing it's good. If you post shit content, they're probably not going to end up seeing it. But if you post good content, they're going to start seeing it. And the whole game at that point changes because you've got them into the funnel. So with LinkedIn, we can do 100+ connection requests per week, which is roughly like 400 or 450 per month, or 6,000 a year. But if you think you can get 400, 450 per month in your target niche, and let's say half of them accept, right? Then you've got 200 top of funnel for the month of February. Of that, how many people are actually going to get nurtured by your content and actually start thinking, oh, Ben's all right, he's posting stuff that I quite like, that he's talking about my industry, my pain points, my desires. That's really cool. He's also started messaging me on LinkedIn. He started doing a bit of outreach and talking to me and finding out what my pain points are and trying to help me. He's also sent me some valuable videos or some lead magnets and stuff that's like warmed me up and made me see that Ben is actually trying to provide me with legit value. Now, the number from here to here is going to change based on how good you are at nurturing. So let's just say you go from 200 to 50 because you suck at nurturing, for example. You probably do, respectfully. So from that 200, 50 being nurtured, how many are going to come on sales calls? 10. So we've turned 200 into 10, which is a 5% funnel conversion, which is about standard, to be honest. From that 10 on sales calls, and then we get 3 into customers. So using the LinkedIn flywheel, being shit at content and nurturing and messaging, you should still be able to get 3 customers per month from that platform. And like, all you have to do is implement this and then rework things so you improve it at all the points it sucks. If your conversion from a sales call into an actual customer sucks, hire a sales trainer. If your nurturing sucks, maybe get better at posting content. But if you're a videographer, the content quality probably isn't the problem. It's the messaging, the niching, the positioning. You actually need to talk about things that your target ICP gives a shit about. If you're just going to post like, oh, here's how we did this free cam setup on this corporate interview with these settings and we use an f2.4 lens, the client doesn't give a fuck about that. The only people who are going to be impressed by that are other videographers or DPs. They're not paying the bills. So think about it. Make content for people who are going to buy stuff from you, not from other people in the industry. Every videographer, including myself at the start, made this mistake of just like posting about the fucking kit we had. Clients don't give a shit when you have an 8K Dragon. They don't give a shit when you've got a Sony FX free, like whatever it is, it doesn't matter. As long as it looks good and it solves the problem, that's all they give a shit about. They look at you as a solution provider, okay? They don't care about what the kit does. That's only for you and your ego. So drop it. So guys, to summarize, what you need to do is start having a dedicated traffic source. You can use LinkedIn, you can use ads, you can use any form of outreach, you can use email marketing. There are hundreds to choose from. I find LinkedIn the best for B2B because not only are you doing outreach, warm outreach and organic content, you're also building a personal brand and a bit of a flywheel. So the more effort you put into it at the start, the more outputs you're going to get. And the longer you do it, the more consistent it becomes. And it's free. It just takes time, which you could argue is more expensive than ads. Depends how you want to look at it. But once you've exhausted the organic funnel, once you're at like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K a month from doing this on LinkedIn, which is very fucking achievable because it's what I did with this company. So if you think I'm full of shit, go look it up. Once you're at like 30, 40, 50K a month from doing the organic funnel on LinkedIn, then you can look at doing meta ads, okay? But like running meta ads and getting the ad dialed in to actually get a positive ROAS, you need to have capital behind you, or you need to work with an agency who knows ads, and they are not cheap. They are not cheap because you've got to hire them and the ad spend. You're talking 5, 6K a month in most cases, okay? Minimum. And then as soon as you start getting results, everything goes up. So you're just pissing away most of your profit. It's better to learn it yourself, and you need money and time to do that. But if you have an organic content flywheel that's doing most of the work for you, then it's all good. That's my rant today, guys. Here, you can take a screenshot as I walk out of frame. Cool. I'll see you in the next one. I bought a whiteboard so I could do more of this. I'd love some feedback, by the way. If you found this more useful, less useful, more erratic, let me know. I'm trying to make it more user-friendly for you guys. I guess I'm going to flip that when I come to edit it. I can do that. That's not a you job. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you soon.